What's up, guys? Steve here with your stimulus check and stimulus package update. And this morning, we've received confirmation from President-elect Joe Biden as he said that the next stimulus package, the overall price tag, is going to be very, very high. In addition to that, he also said that $2,000 stimulus checks is going to be one of their top priorities. Now, when I uploaded my last video this morning, I had several viewers reach out to me and say they were a little bit concerned because they had received word that one of the Democrats in the Senate said that they would absolutely not support $2,000 stimulus checks. So, in this video, I'm going to be discussing why that is very important and why shortly after we saw that particular individual kind of backpedal that statement. That's right. So we're going to be taking a look at that. And also, in my last video, I let you guys see the statement that came out yesterday from President Donald Trump saying that he wanted to see a smooth and seamless transition. Pretty much his concession speech. Well, this morning, we heard that he will not be visiting on January 20th, the inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden, and he had a couple other words to say as well. Now, shortly after that, we saw some reactions from Bernie Sanders and Nancy Pelosi as press releases have come out saying that they are still calling to evoke the 25th Amendment and have him impeached if not. So, there's a lot unfolding today, and I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. We're going to dive right in here in just a second, but before we do, if you like and appreciate these video updates, if you could do me a favor, it'll just take a quick second. Be sure to smash the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Like button, dropping comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them. It helps out the channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you're not already a part of the viewing community and you would like to stay up to date on everything unfolding right now, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. But now let's go ahead and dive into the latest regarding stimulus and the latest news. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, as I mentioned in my last video, Democrats will now be controlling all of Congress starting January 20th. They're going to be controlling the presidency, the Senate, and also the House. And now that they're in control, they're saying they're going to be passing the largest stimulus package we have seen, and they're going to be making $2,000 stimulus checks their top priority. Well, now we've received confirmation today from the words spoken by President-elect Joe Biden. Let's take a look at some of the tweets that came out discussing what he said. Now, here's the first one from Erica Warner. It says, "The price tag will be high, Biden says of the next pandemic package." Next one is from Jeff Stein of the Washington Post, who said, "Joe Biden today, per transcript, we need more direct relief flowing to families and small businesses, including finishing the job and getting $2,000 in relief." And both of these came out about 30-40 minutes ago. Now, just to clarify, we keep hearing this $2,000 stimulus check being brought up over and over, but we have not yet seen it. Well, they're saying this is going to be their top priority. We've heard this from now Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer starting January 20th, and also we've heard this from support from Donald Trump. We've heard this from Josh Hawley, from Bernie Sanders. We've heard this from a vast majority of Democrats, and now that they're in control, they're saying that they're going to be passing $2,000 stimulus checks, potentially a third, and there is talk of more coming as well, maybe even on a monthly basis. Now, I did receive some viewers saying that they were a little bit concerned because today we also heard that there was one Democrat in the Senate who said he would not support this at all. So let's take a look. So link in the description below to this Axios article that came out today that reads, "Manchin says he will absolutely not support $2,000 stimulus checks as first priority. And here is why it is important." The article says, Senators-elect John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock's victories in Georgia's runoff elections on Tuesday clinched a narrow 50-50 majority for Democrats in the Senate, with Vice President-elect Harris acting as a tiebreaker. Moderate senators like Manchin will serve as the chamber's new power center on close votes. So pretty much what they're saying is it's going to be a 50-50 split in the Senate now, and the tiebreaker is going to be Kamala Harris. So in other words, Democrats can pass whatever they like as long as they stay unified. So if one Democrat strays away, they could ruin everything. That is unless they can convince one of the Republican Party to go ahead and join them in their efforts. So when a lot of people heard this today, they were a little bit upset because this could ruin everything. Absolutely not. No. Getting people vaccinated. That is job number one. Manchin told the Post when he was asked if he would support $2,000 checks as the new Senate's first priority. How is the money that we invest now going to help us best get jobs back and people employed? And I can't tell you that sending another check out is going to do that to a person that's already got a check. Statements by Manchin. Now, the article says that Senator Joe Manchin told the Washington Post Friday that he would absolutely not support passing a round of $2,000 stimulus checks as a first priority, which is a key component of President-elect Joe Biden's economic revival plan. Now, as I mentioned, this kind of got backpedaled a little bit. Take a look at this. The article says the latest. A spokesperson clarifies Manchin's comments after the Post story published Friday, saying that the senator is not drawing a red line against $2,000 checks, only that it would not be the first priority, as Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer has stated. Now, let's take a look at some tweets confirming this that came out, and we see here a retweet from Erica Warner that says Senator Joe Manchin calls back to clarify that he is not saying absolutely not to checks. He would support smaller, more targeted checks than have been previously discussed. Here's another one that says, because this has moved markets, in other words, this kind of the stock market responded, here are Senator Joe Manchin's exact words. I'm not for sending a check to people who already have checks. $2,000 checks, too big. That's another $400 billion. I don't even remember FDR sending out a single penny to a human being. He gave them a job. So for those of you that were a little bit concerned about that, it looks like we don't have to worry. It looks like he does support another round of stimulus checks, but he's saying he wants to be a little bit more fiscally responsible, and he doesn't know if sending out another round of checks is going to be doing that we need to have something more targeted. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, speaking of tweets, let's take a look at what came out today from President Donald Trump. As yesterday, we saw that speech come out. I showed it in my last video. And now, though, today, we're seeing this come out. It says, 4 hours ago, Donald J. Trump, to all those who have asked, I will not be going to the inauguration on January 20th. The 75 million great American patriots who voted for me, America first and make America great again, will have a giant voice long into the future. They will not be disrespected or treated unfairly in any way, shape, or form. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, after that came out, we saw a response as well from Bernie Sanders, who said, some people ask, why would you impeach and convict a president who has only a few days left in office? The answer, precedent. It must be made clear that no president, now or in the future, can lead an insurrection against the U.S. government. Now, in addition to that, as we saw in the last video, we saw press releases come out from Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer calling for the 25th Amendment to be evoked and the impeachment of Donald Trump. And today, we saw this press release come out from Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. It reads, this morning we placed a call to Vice President Pence to urge him to invoke the 25th Amendment, which would allow the Vice President and the majority of the cabinet to remove the President from his incitement of insurrection and the danger he still poses. We have not yet heard back from the Vice President. The President's dangerous and seditious acts necessitate his immediate removal from office. We look forward to hearing from the Vice President as soon as possible and receiving a positive answer as to whether he and the cabinet will honor their oath to the Constitution and the American people. Well, there you guys have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And once again, you guys, this is all stuff that's happening right now today. Like I said in my last video, stuff is happening very quickly, but I'll be doing my best to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. And once again, if you like and appreciate that and you've made it this far and you haven't already, why don't you just go ahead and smash that like button? I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. And if you'd like to be a part of the viewing community and you're not already, why don't you go ahead and smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can be notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. And also, if you'd like to be a part of something positive and encouraging, a group of us are getting together on Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Facebook at teachjesus.app and doing Bible studies. Just a simple invitation if you might be interested, just something positive and encouraging at this time. And if you might be interested, 4 free stocks when you download the Weeble app. Link in the description below. When you use my app, you can get 4 free stocks. And if you might be interested in some fashionable, modest women's clothing, be sure to check out my wife's website at www.nayaellaboutique.com. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.